business without a profit is just a hobby. And that's what I'm realizing now. This is a hobby, something that I really enjoy doing. I've had a video that I wanted to create for about 2 weeks now, but I took a week off because I just have been overwhelmed with my business, but also packing orders. I've come to the conclusion that I do not want to pack 6, 7 hours a day. It's just something I'm not interested in. Now, people are going to say, why can't you hire somebody? I have a business that is full-time. It is a repeat referral business, something I've worked on since I was 18 years old. I have 2,500 clients that know, like, and trust me, and I don't market. All my equipment's paid for. I have almost zero overhead, and my profit range is, believe it or not, in the high 70, 75%. Now, that's a business. I can work 2 days in that business and literally make the profit that I make in a full month doing this. And the time to do this, as far as the fish stuff, is easily quadruple, if not more time spent, because I have to create the products. I have to test the products. I have to pack the products. I have to make the products. So anyone that has gotten a refund because you left a nasty comment about shipping time, I refunded 100% of your money and you're still getting your packages. But you will not qualify for the offer I'm going to give to my supporters. Unfortunately, I cannot handle mean people and I will not tolerate it. Now, your people will say, well, you run a business. Shouldn't you be catering to the customer? To a point. But, so I will not be just talked down to. You know, this is an aquarium co-op. If you want the same day shipping, packing, handling, and everything, go there, get their Chinese stuff, and you know, they have 33 employees. They can handle the load. I cannot. I am one man trying to do this. Now I have my daughters help me, but I've come to realize that there's not a lot of profit in selling products. It's almost like running a restaurant. And now I understand when people say they run a restaurant, they do it for passion because, yeah, it's not profitable. And I'm sure when you get up into a certain range, it's profitable, but it's something that, you know, I tried, it didn't work. I'm not giving up, but what I am doing is going to a membership tier. So to be a membership of the website that will not be live, it will be a back-end website because I can only handle about 50 people. Right now, I have about 350 people that purchased on my website and about 175 of you have bought more than once. So it's $100. You send that through the website. There's a tab on there to become a member and you will have access to the back end. I'm only accepting 50 people to start. That's just the way it is because I have to figure out how big I want to grow on this. And when I created this, I had no idea it was going to turn into this. I really thought maybe there was going to be a few people that wanted these products, but I had no idea what was going to happen. So I am a victim of my own success. I understand that, but I also have a family and I have a good business that right now is exploding because of the just new economy. And literally I can make in 2 days what I make here in a month. So to grow this and to go buy a building and go into this full time, it's just not something I want to do at this part of my life. And the real reason is this is a hobby for me. This is how I escape. I love helping people. I love people in this hobby. I love helping people. I love making videos. And that's something that's happened is I'm not taking care of my fish room. I'm not making videos. I'm sitting in this office packing orders until midnight. Yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this. I can't make a business out of this. Yes, I could expand, but the money that would take and starting over in this part of my life just is not something I want to do. I've created an amazing business already. So I had no idea we were going to go this big. I had no idea. So $100 will get you into the back end. I'm accepting 50 people on my website. It will not be live. It will be a code to get to the back. Now you can give that code out if you want, but I suggest that you don't, because if I become overwhelmed again, then I will just shut it all down. But if you want my products, first 50 people will get in and then the website will go dark and then you will get a code to get in the back end. Now I'm going to have a small website up front that people can sign up for, but in the future, the membership's going to go to $200 to $250. Those 50 people to start. And then maybe I go to 75 people and then, you know, I think my 100 is my cap. I think 100 people is all I can really take care of. I can have my daughters help me. But here's the thing. If you're going to sign up, that's great. But you have to understand my handling time because I have to create them. I have to test them. I have to do the fish room. I have a family. I have, another business. And that business does take priority over this. So the 35 people that ordered last week, I got 20 of you out. If you haven't received your order, 15 orders, they will be shipped out Monday. When I hit 50 people, it will go dark. And then if I don't hit 50 people by the 1st of August, then I will just pull it down. And you're saying, what if no one does this? I'm fine. I'm totally fine if no one does it. I will just create these products for myself and I will enjoy myself and I will make amazing videos. I have a video right now that's amazing on foster parents and discus. And it's something I've been testing for a long time. And I set up an experiment with 2 pairs together in the same tank. They spawned on the same day or a day after. And I did one with a true pair that bonded and then a pair that I forced. And you can imagine what happened. Okay. Everything was great for about 4 or 5 days. And then it was all hell broke loose. So understanding that I could do this, the strain on the female would have been too much as far as the amount of fry. So processing those fry and then sticking them with the other pair. And that's all going to be in the video. And that's my next video. That was supposed to be this video, but I just don't have time. I seriously don't have time. I don't have time to do anything but pack orders and go to work and sleep. Really, that's all I got. And my family's suffering. So if you want to be in the membership, it's $100. Now, my supporters, the people that have supported me and given me money as far as helping me build this channel, I will not leave you out. You will get something special from me. And I have a good idea what it is, and it's going to be a lifetime. So you will get this for the life of the membership. Now, it's not a monthly thing because I can't stand monthly subscriptions. I cannot handle it where people take money out of your credit card every month. If you want to donate in the future, that's fine. I accept that, and I will gladly take that and put that towards this channel. And all the money that you have sent to me, the supporters, they have gone in this channel. Now, what is $100 going to go to? I was building this to be something special, and I thought it could be big, but what I'm realizing is it's not something that I want to do full time. I love the hobby, and the hobby is my escape. I do not want my hobby to become my business. And that's kind of what I came to the realization just the other day. But I took a week off and just thought about it, and I knew this is how I was leaning. So if you are a supporter, don't worry, you're going to get a special, and it's going to be quite a good one because you were there early giving donations to this channel. So I will not forget you, and you know who you are. And as long as you sign up, you will have access to the website at any time you want. I'm going to say it, you're going to get a good discount, and it's going to be a lifetime discount because you were there early. One-time payment, you can pay in payments. I'll try to set something on the website where you can pay payments in case you can't come up with that all at once. And once you make one payment, you will be locked in and you will be considered a member of the website. I thought long and hard about this because I didn't want, at first I was just going to say, it's over, I'm done, shutting down the website. So I'm not willing to give up because you guys have supported me so well, but I have to bring it down. I have to be realistic about this. I got a big order of Daily Delight and my freeze dryer has been going since Thursday night. And I just can't create enough product to get the demand filled. So unfortunately, if you ordered and it hasn't come in, it's coming, okay? And that's the thing with this new system is we have to make sure you guys understand that I'm creating these products, sometimes by hand, usually by scratch. So I'm making the ingredients and doing all that. Now, on the website that will be live, it's going to be just a couple products. And I think what I will do is probably the best sellers will stay. So if you look on the website, the best sellers will stay. And another thing, you'll notice that the websites had major discounts. When I put those discounts up, that was the 4th of July, and I was out with my family, and I just said, screw it. I'm just putting this out, and I'm going to go and take off for a week. And I did. I just took off, and I just thought about things, and this is what I came up with. So that's going to stay on until tomorrow. And tomorrow it goes back to normal. And that's another thing on the website is it will not have discounts anymore. So your supporters will get a discount. And then the people that sign up, if you buy so many orders, I will send you discounts. So it's going to be more of a one-on-one situation. Now, one thing I want to talk about is shipping. Shipping has got insane and it really cut into my profits. I sent a package to Hawaii. It was like $18 for a regular package. It was incredible. I was like, oh my gosh. It used to be like $7, $8. So that's with a $9.99. An average package, my average package now sends about $11.50, $11.65, I think is the total I came up with out of all the packages since this new administration. But it had to happen because the post office loses like $200 million a year, billion, I don't know, $20 billion. It's some crazy number. They never profit. So I understand why the president and the administration had to do what they do because they're trying to clean up the mess. And I'm all for it. So I'm not complaining, and the shipping will be the same. It might go up a little bit for the free shipping, but not much because, I'm not doing this for money, believe it or not. I make plenty of money and I have great investments and I do really well as far as money. I always have. When I was 18 years old, my friends were making $3.50 an hour. That was minimum wage. And I was making $20 an hour at 18 years old. So I've always made good money, but I always strive to go find the good money. It wasn't something that I just waited for. That's besides the point. Now, I know there's a lot more I wanted to talk about, but I think this is good enough and gets to the point. So go to the website. It's going to be on Sheller Supporters, and it's just going to say sign up for the website. Maybe sign up for a membership website. That's probably what it'll say, something like that. But all right, guys, it was hard. I've been trying to make this video for 4 days. It's Saturday right now, about noon. And my wife just looked at me. She's like, get your butt down there and just make it. And so I did. I plugged everything in and I'm making the video. So kudos to her. She knows when things have to happen. She knows my ADD kicks in and I get distracted and I go all over the place. And I've had different people talk to me about how to run a business, right? I understand business, okay? But I'm also at the end of a business cycle. I've been working my whole life. Since I was 12 years old, I started my first mowing business. So I've been working since then. And I'm not going to tell you my age, but I'm getting up there, right? But I still have a good 20 years left in me as far as working. So I'm not giving up. Personally, I think retirement is when you go in the grave. So I hope this finds you well. I hope you guys understand my situation. It's not something I'm proud of. But also I look at my little kids. I've adopted 5 kids. I look at my 6 and 7-year-old and I want to go coach my son in soccer. I want to do things with them because I understand as I'm older and had small children and I've adopted that something that it's important to do it now because tomorrow is too late. First, I was excited about packing orders. I'm not excited about it anymore. And I will still do this. But I have to do it on a smaller scale. So that's where the $100 comes in. I hope that's okay. If it's not, listen, if it's not, that's fine. I will just go in my fish room. I can make money that way and still enjoy my hobby to the fullest. If you want to sign up for the website and be one of the first 50, just do it. If you don't, that's fine. The website will be up till the end of the month. So if you want to buy, overload me now because at August 1st, this all ends. All right, guys, take care. Bye.